Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's going on? Welcome to a little bit of a different video here on the channel, but it's that exciting time of the year. It's World Cup fever, and I have got myself a nice, tasty box of Panini stickers. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait. Bear with me because I'm not too sure. I've never done one of these before, and I don't know how it's going to work the best. I've got another camera here down below, and I couldn't help myself. I've had the box for a little bit, just haven't had the chance to film. But I've opened up a few packs already, and you can quickly see, if you look on the side, there should be the other sort of footage there. We've got the likes of Mitrovic, Pau Torres, De Jong. We've got a couple other decent little players. Casemiro, obviously, too. There's a bit, we've got some decent half little players. Calvin Phillips is in there. There's Dries Mertens, Luka Modric, obviously the big one. But last night, we've got a Gakpo as well. But last night, after we did something, I had a good friend of the channel come around, and he opened one pack. And look who we pulled. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh my days. Cristiano Ronaldo got pulled out of the pack. I'm disappointed that we couldn't open it on the channel, but I just couldn't help myself. We've got plenty of packs. Look at all these packs that we've got to get through. Panini stickers. Leave it in the comment down below. Are you a fan of the stickers? Are you a fan of the Panini stickers? Do you collect the book? Do you collect the cards instead? What's your sort of go-to? I'm not going to try to show you every single pack because I know we might be here for a little long time, but the best ones will open up. And let me know in the comments down below if you've already collected some. How have they gone? Who's your favorite player that you've packed? Who's the one player that you want to pack as a guaranteed? We've got Gavi there, which is good, a nice young player. I think Messi is really my go-to. He's the one that I really want. Not because I'm a Messi fanboy, I love Ronaldo also, but because Messi is, he's already said it's his last one. Kalidou Koulibaly, it's a good little pool too. I'll show you the collection of all of them right at the end. I unfortunately haven't got myself a book just yet. We still got to find out. Obviously here in Melbourne, Australia, it's a little bit difficult to get a lot of stuff in straight away. But I got this tasty little one from online, so we've got a couple of decent players there. We've got Brian Ruiz. He was a good little player. He had a good tournament, that Brian Ruiz. Jose Fonte, Edison's good pull. We get the England badge, which is a decent little one, England one. So obviously here in Australia, you want to get as many Socceroos as you want. You want to collect all the Socceroos because it's a Socceroos, I want to hear. I should have asked for some questions, but while we do this, I'm just going to kind of talk a bit about life, a bit about football. I reckon, and maybe some of the players that we pull through as well, whether they'll have a good tournament or not. Nicolas Saul there. We got Yoshida. We obviously Japanese. The Japanese kits are absolutely fire. Daley Blind as well. They're in Netherlands. Guido Rodriguez. And then we get a nice Hakimi. So Hakimi's a good little player there too from Morocco. So I had a couple of decent little players. I reckon my prediction for the World Cup, and I'm going to have a couple of little videos coming out about it in the future. I've said Brazil from pretty early on. Now, I know there's going to be people absolutely rinsing me for how I'm opening this, but just bear with me. I was Brazil pretty early on. We got Mele, and then we did a nice Decky Rice baby. Have a look at that one. Pretty nice there, Declan Rice. Ronaldo, and then we get, I'm going to butcher some of these names, but we get a Belgian badge too. So we've got some pretty big top nationalities there. As the badge sort of form. A Messi is who we want. A Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. You want the big dons, 110%. The Ronaldo one. Now look, let me know in the comments down below. I don't really want to put a Messi or Ronaldo sticker in the book. I kind of want to keep it as it is. We get a Danjuma there, who's a good little player. We get Juan. Oh, who's this? Anthony. Oh, love that. I'll happily take that. Big fan. Obviously, Man United fan myself. We get our boy Anthony. Now, we've seen a couple of videos the day recording this. A lot of the Brazil team got announced for the World Cup, and we're seeing the reaction videos. And Anthony had a nice little heartwarming sort of video to finding out that he's made the squad. The funny one was Neymar. Neymar's sitting there, like, like Neymar's not going to get picked. What are you talking about? We get Ronaldo Araujo, which is a good little play. Oh, we get Varane. I thought it was Mbappe looking at it upside down. But we get the best centre-back in the Premier League, Rafael Varane. Hope he stays fit. Obviously, I said I'm a Man United fan. Hope he stays fit and hopefully he can play, even though Manchester United have got the best centre-back in the league. But I was meant to say the Socceroos, even though the Socceroos are going to beat France and progress through to the next stage of the World Cup, which I can't wait. I want you to tell me in the comments down below what AUL country you're from, your expectations, who you're most excited to see. And yeah, it should be good. The World Cup starts extremely soon. Angel Di Maria, brilliant signing. Brilliant pull there. Oh, this is cool. What's this? We get a Brazil sort of old sort of card. I like it. I like that one. That's very cool. We get a little American there, Zimmerman, and we progress. Not much in that pack. There's a lot of packs to get through, as you can see. I'm looking through now. But yeah, should be good. I'm looking forward to it. Eric Garcia, Barcelona. Ruben Neves is a good little pull there too. We get Ruben Neves. The Champions League draw just came out, as well as Europa League. Manchester United ended up getting Barcelona, which was obviously very tasty. But I think, look, Liverpool get Real Madrid. They're going to go and claim that they're going to try and get revenge again and see if they can do it 3 times lucky. We get a West Ham player, Kura. Progress with that. Is upside down. Is this man Vecino? Not much in that pack either. For those ones, I'm just going to quickly go through. I've never ever had a box before. Now, I've always been a big collector of cards and stickers and everything like that, but I've never had a box. So there's a lot of things. It was pretty cool when I came home, and you got to see, you know, the box is just here waiting for you to open it up, crack it open with the boys, and there's no one else that I'd rather open it with than you guys at home. So we've got a couple players there, nothing too much. DeAndre Yedlin, another Nike. Let me know your favorite kits down below. I'm a big fan of a lot of the Adidas ones that they've released. I'm waiting to buy the Argentina away kit, the purple one. I'm a big fan of that purple one. What country is this? Costa Rica. Yeah, we've got to expose my geography a bit there. Oh, we get Raheem Sterling, our best pull in a little bit. Raheem the Dream, very nice there. Good stuff. Raheem Sterling at Chelsea. How's Chelsea? Chelsea fans, how you feeling? But yeah, big fan. I know a lot of the Nike kits haven't really been up to scratch, according to some people. We've got decent little American there. We've got a lot of Korean and Japanese players. Dusan Tadic or Richarlison. Now I'm going to give you a bit of a controversial call. I don't really know. These stickers are the best ones that they've released. I like the purple background, but I just think how it's kind of been cut off a little bit, like on the side and stuff, looks a bit sort of Canvery. Now, if you don't know what Canvery is, Perisic there. If you don't know what Canvery is, Thomas Meunier, good player. Just looks a little bit cheap, I think. I don't know. Maybe that's a controversial call, and with like the white border around it as well. It's just a bit interesting. We've got the Poland squad photo there. Ruben Vargas, Oviedo. Oh, man. The Argentina, it's such a big tease. And you got a nice Saudi Arabian man there too. We keep on opening these packs. Plenty of stuff to get through. Who's this man? Zakaria. Dennis Zakaria. Chelsea, interesting. Oh, Abu Bakr. I used to play with Abu Bakr quite a lot. Gareth Bale. That's a good little pull. He scored for LAFC. Crucial goal the other day, which was pretty big to see. Gareth Bale, obviously in the MLS. I think for him, I guess just getting game time. It's probably the biggest thing heading into the World Cup. Staying fit as well. Is this Bentancur? Good player, decent little player. Uruguay, what are your thoughts on Uruguay? I think Uruguay could do well. I think they could be a little bit of a dark horse. Obviously, they've got some pretty nice defense as well. Bentancur too. They've got a couple of young players. Valverde, obviously. I'm very excited to see Valverde. I think Valverde in the World Cup could almost be that final moment for people to really consider him. Oh, Luis Suarez, just as we speak about Uruguay. Could be that final sort of explanation mark to his career right now to make people go, you know what, Valverde is arguably one of the best in the world. I'm a big fan of Valverde. I think he's a top player. But Uruguay, where do you think they'll finish? I think they could go pretty deep in. That's cool. Brazil, look at that, nice and gold. I think Pavlovic. I think Brazil could go pretty. Uruguay could go pretty deep in. I don't think they're going to win it. I think we just got a Uruguayan player here too now as well. Who's this? Nicolas De La Cruz. Pepe, USA will be interesting to see how USA go. Thomas Müller, cracking player. Germany, I think, is a bit of a dark horse too. Germany, I don't want to say dark horse because, you know, Germany, they're always good, the Germans, but they obviously weren't that great last time around. Serge Gnabry, as we speak about Germany here, Serge Gnabry could have a good player, a good little tournament. But it'll be interesting to see. I would please, as I said, drop it in the comments down below. Who you think we will win the World Cup? Oh, Theo Hernandez, decent little player, that one. Decent little player. I can't wait to see Socceroos play. Oh, we got the ball. The Alirica. The Alirica. Looks like someone just took a photo of it in front of a bit of a concrete wall. But that's interesting. I'm excited to see Australia go up against the likes of France and all that, and Tunisia and Denmark. Like, I think honestly, I've made the call, I've made the bold call, and I've gotten a lot of stick for it. I do think Socceroos will get out of the group. I think the World Cup curse will be live in full effect, and I think we're going to see some tasty little treats. Or we've got a good little player there at the bottom that I just saw. And meanwhile, we talk about the Socceroos. We got my man James Jago, first Socceroos player of the pack opening, which you'll love to see. We've got a tasty little treat at the bottom there, a nice youngster. We've got a couple of players there around the stadium. Ansu Fati. It'll be interesting to see how someone like an Ansu Fati goes. He's a young player. We know the quality he has. Now on the World Cup stage, Ansu Fati, what can he do? He's got a good little card. Oh, we got double back-to-back Socceroos players. Matty Ryan, look at that, the skipper. We've got Toby Alderweireld. Decent little player, Toby. England, we've got the England squad photo. Tasty that. Poor Chilwell, I do feel for Ben Chilwell. No, he's not going to go. He got injured, so we're seeing a lot of injuries from players, which is disappointing because the World Cup, even no matter who you support, the World Cup, you want to see everyone at the Brits with a full strength team, and you want to see just the best players playing in the best tournament in the world. Ben Yedder there, and Hutchinson. Canada making the first World Cup. It's huge. You want to see the best players go, which is, I think, the most important thing. So it'll be interesting to see. Eden Hazard, big pull, that big pull. Keep on going through. Martin Braithwaite, Bridgelow. We've got to try and get through these a little bit quicker because there is a lot of Paccaronis in these Bucks-aronis. We've got Saeed. Keep on going there. Oh, Redmayne, the man that got us to the World Cup with his penalty saves. He's an absolute character and a half. I can't stand him when he plays for Sydney FC, but Andrew Redmayne. So we've got two goalkeepers there from the Socceroos. Who should start goalkeeper for the Socceroos? I think Matty Ryan every day of the week. At the point of recording this, it's a Tuesday today. The Socceroos made the announcement that they're going to release a squad announcement at 4 p.m. today. So you assume it would be the squad or Alexandro. Oh, we're ranking in the Socceroos players now. Aziz Bayic as well probably will be our starting left back. Who's got to go for the Socceroos? And at the point of watching this, the squad probably already would have been out. How do you feel about it? If you're a Socceroos fan, how do you feel about it? Well, this is cool, nice Italy vintage team photo, 1982. Hopefully the likes of Garan Kuala, going Azani, should be some exciting players, and I think that's what we've got to really do. We've got a couple of little decent pools there. I don't know, it'll be interesting to see. It'll be very, very interesting to see. We got another Uruguayan here. De Arrascaeta. Alphonso Davies. Awesome pull, that one. Alphonso Davies unfortunately did get injured. Hopefully, I'm not too sure how it's looking for him to make it. But Alphonso Davies. Disappointing. You want to see Canada. Canada's honestly like an exciting team. I think they're going to be a lot of people's second favourite team throughout the World Cup. But obviously you want to see their best players and the players that deserves. We get a Jimenez there, Blanco, Portugal team photo, which is cool. Keep on going. Awe Mobile. We've got quite a few Socceroos players now. Awesome. Awe Mobile, good little player. Again, he's someone that I think Australia fans kind of forget and we don't really appreciate maybe as much. We've got a lot of youngsters in that sort of wing position. And we're so quick to sort of label them the next big thing and get them game time. But there's the likes of Awe Mobile who, deserves a lot of game time. Meanwhile, we'll get N'Golo Kante. Unfortunately, won't be heading to Qatar. Injuries again with him. She's disappointed. Mateo Kovacic. Oh, look at this. Trent Sainsbury. Tell you what, plenty of Socceroos coming out. Plenty of Socceroos coming out. Love to see it. We get Miller here from Canada. Keep on going. Christian Eriksen, what a player he is, mate. What a player. Denmark, people are picking Denmark to be a bit of a smoky for the World Cup as well. It's crazy to think that after what happened previously, that Christian Eriksen will be going on the plane to play a World Cup. It was so disappointing, and obviously well documented what happened in the Euros with him. It's pretty crazy to see. We've got Alisson there, Liverpool goalkeeper, obviously for Brazil, and big Rom with the Dom-Dom, Romelu Lukaku. What a pull there, big signing there by Lukaku. Big stuff. We've actually gone through them pretty quickly. We've got this many remaining. If I was going to say, can you get duplicates in a box? So it's going to be interesting. Are we going to pull a Lionel Messi? We are on a hunt for a Messi card. We get Matthijs de Ligt, Højbjerg, Morita. Wow, are we going to pull? So there's no Mbappe, no Neymar, no Messi. I'm trying to think who else we get. Guerrero, nice little badge. Jonathan David, Thiago Silva, good pull. I thought it was going to be Neymar just as soon as I said it. And we get a Bercalo. But we do have a Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at this. This is so cool. Cristiano Ronaldo, unbelievable. We've got to keep that one intact. I've got it in its own little packet to the side. You don't want to do anything to that Ronaldo card. And what are your thoughts as well? Do you put all your stickers in the book, or are you like a fan of just, I guess, putting them somewhere else and collecting them? What do you do? Because there's a lot of different opinions. I think Panini stickers is such a big cultural thing, and it's huge. Well, that was a terrible pack. And I think it's a lot bigger in Europe and in South America. Maybe not as much here in Australia, but I think it's a massive factor in, I guess, the World Cup fever. You know, Hoylett. I remember playing with him on my QPR career mode. Choupo-Moting, what a player this guy is. I tell you what, puts up goals. Plays for the best clubs in the world every time. Don't know how, but you know, Choupo-Moting. I want his manager and his career. We get my nan, Danny Aarons. How you going? Good goalkeeper there, my nan. We get Emi Martinez. I can't stand Emi Martinez. I hate him. And yes, it's because Man United just lost 3-1, but I can't stand him. He thinks he's so much better than what he is. Will he be Argentina's number one? I think probably. There's obviously Sergio Romero as well. He's a good player. He's had that number one spot for quite some time. And Argentina, we get Sergio Busquets. Look at that. Sergio Busquets, cracking player. Will be his last World Cup too. He's obviously announced his retirement for Barcelona. Ben Davies. We get Nicolas Gonzalez. We get the Brazil 1970. Look at that. That's awesome. Awesome. I like those little retro vintage team photo ones. Oh, we get an Aussie. All aboard. We get Adam Taggart. Our kit this year is so much better than the one in that photo for the Socceroos. Joe Rodon, Mopai, Akanji. Switzerland could do alright too. They've got some decent little players, Switzerland. They're always a team that are kind of there and they do okay, but never that good. Oh, Gabby Jesus. Arsenal fans, are you winning the league? Jesus will be loving life heading into the World Cup. We've got 2 packs left. 2 packs left. That's all we have. Come on, give us a Messi. Come on, I'm gonna go through these nice and slowly now. Borges, Doko Ekambi had a cracking inform a couple of years ago. Japan. Amiri. Oh, Milos Degenek. Milos, I love you. We've got a lot of Socceroos. Milos Degenek, I love you, but not when I want to try to get Messi. This is the last pack of the day. Wow, I love it. I've got so many stickers here now. Just waiting to get opened. Last pack of the day. Can we pull a Messi or a Neymar or an Mbappe? You know who I'd love to get as well? A Karim Benzema. A Vinny Jr. would be sick too. Oh, butchered that. Well, that's cool. Panini one. Milinkovic Savage. Looks like a Donny there. Senegal. It's a cool badge. Who is it? Brazil. Comment down below who you think it is. It's Eder Militao. No. Eder Militao is the final player we pull. Let me know in the comments down below, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see another box break, or when I get some packets, I can do that for you as well. But obviously, we pulled the big one. Unfortunately, we couldn't open it on camera. I just couldn't contain my excitement, and I wanted to open a lot of packs. But we got Cristiano Ronaldo, so I don't think you can play, and that is an unbelievable pull. We've got the likes of Gabby Jesus. We've got a lot of these players. I haven't got a book just yet, but maybe we can do it. If you follow the Instagram @_1 nil, I can show you a little bit of the behind the scenes there for the sticker and how that's tracking along. Actually, yeah, do that. I'll post sort of like weekly sort of updates. Big World Cup fever. I'm going to be bringing you a lot of videos coming out soon for the World Cup, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Keep your eyes peeled because we've got a cool little clothing release coming very soon. Thanks for watching, guys.